Hi all, right, just came straight back for the last bit on. However, I think I've uploaded that as a part anyway. It was 40 minutes, I was well doing that. Right, see if I can. Well, phone the battery's not great. However, I'll just push on. Right, let's get the next raid. Okay, we're going for Kenway Airfield this time. Another major raid, slightly different, and we've got extra bombers this time. I've still got no 5, 10. We have got the 14. Yeah, this is another one we added at the end. Yeah, that's right. But we need 3 in here. That's a problem. However, that doesn't look too bad. Right, we'll go with it. British detection. Yep, 5. So a 5 to start with, and then our OCV. Oh dear, there's another 5. So that's 10 plus our 14 grouping. Sorry, no, we're not finished yet, are we? That's 10 plus 4 for the radar nets is 14, plus our 14 grouping is 19. Oh dear. Yeah. Very early and accurate. Spitfire jumps into the cup. Yeah, that's not good. Right, never mind. Get on that. Raid rendezvous check. A 1, that maybe not too bad. This raid is one of 2 or 3 raids from the same loot flop planned for the current time segment. It is. I never thought about that. We had a loot flop 3 raid as well. I should have split them up. Especially we've got that high speed raid in the other section, which would have helped with the rendezvous check here. This is loot flop 3. I should have had that and one beside the 2 of them. On saying that same result would have happened with that, wouldn't it? It's one of 2 or 3 raids on the same loot flop, so that would have happened. Yeah. Right, let's see what the fate is here then. Ooh, it's a 4. So that's going to be A grouping leaving the raid. No, it's not going to be good, is it? So we lose that. We lose that. Oh, we lose 3 of our bombers. Come on. We lose this from the hunt box and 3 of our bombers. Well, that's a disaster. Yeah. I have to say though, I think on the whole throughout the game I've probably been quite lucky with the rendezvous check. But that's a bad one. Okay. This could be quite a quick raid. Raid response. Okay, and we're very early as well. Okay. Right, let's go and see what's coming along. Right, already got Spitfire Ace in the cup, so 3 from 211. And this is an airfield, so they all stay out the cup. 2 from 711. Oh, I've got nothing there, so that's good. So to 4. 2 from 111. Right, we've got a green unit there. And no more. 2 from London, it's not happening. 2 from 311. Yep. Up to 7. 2 from 611. They're all Spitfires. An A and a C. Up to 9. 1 from 511. It's going to be one of the Hurricanes. The A. And 1 from 410. One of the Spitfires. Let's see. to 11. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of some of them. Chart. Okay, starting with a 4. +3 for the date is 7. +1 for the sector is 8. +2 for airfield is 10. Target is deep, no. Warning is very early, yes, up to 11. Intelligence is accurate and raid has at least 1 bomber group in, yeah, up to 13. And intelligence is accurate, raid oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we do have 1 bomber group in, right. So we're on 13. Intelligence is accurate. The raid only has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 group in now though. So that's only a +1 up to 14. And no more cards. 14 is a high result. So with 11 group in, 4 are coming out only. This is looking bad. I think we're going to get a bad result from this one. 2, 3, 4 out the cup. We do get the Spitfire Ace again. So that takes us down. So 7 are probably coming along. 5, 11, 3, 11, and 6, 11. Right, let's just double check. Well, accurate intelligence, 1 or more bomber group in the bomber box. 5+ squadrons in the pool. Yeah, they're all coming along. Okay, 7 against 3. Not good. Right, group in our lesson squadrons, so roll the dice. I think this is a better chance. There's a better chance I'm staying here when there's more of them, isn't there? I rolled a 5 though. I think that means they are moving. So, what did we have excess? We had 4 excess. So if the result is greater than the number of excess, all excess move to the bomber box. Right, Hurricanes before Spitfires. Okay, well, it's not good either then. So what did this say? 4 of them, Hurricanes before Spitfires. 1, 2, 3, we can't take the green one. We're going to take an A or a C Spitfire then as well. Take one of the C's. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to end well. Right, next. Right, raid approach event. Squadron patrol elsewhere. Well, that's always a good one. Move full A squadrons eligible sectors to in-flight box. Well, there's not an awful lot down here, so hopefully we can get something. Right, so we got what? 211, there's nothing. 711, there's nothing. 111, there's nothing. Right, and then London, no. 311, it was a B that went back, unfortunately. 611, the B and 2 C's. Oh dear. 511, right, there's an A there. And 410, there's an A there. So only got 2 out of that. Okay. Oops. Next. Right, Hunter attack. Okay. I'll have to put that cooler on again. Might be a wee bit noisy, it's warm in here. Right, so let's roll the dice. Oh, there's a 1. Something. Right, and nothing. 4, 6, 10 with 3 grouping. 3 grouping and a 10. There's only row D. No shifts. We've got a 1 result. So abort, no effect. Disrupt. Abort, no effect for the B. disrupt for the sea, they go in flight. The no effect goes close escort, does he? I want to say. Yeah, close escort. So this guy goes to the close escort, which might help, maybe. And then for the guys, they've got whitewash, disrupt, abort. White loss for the A's. Excellent. 6-11, because I think we're going to lose stuff ourselves. So that's 6-11 white loss for a point. And then 1-11 white loss for a point. Minus 19 now. And the C was an abort. Yeah, so he's not even going up. So he's going to 10 flight reduced. Okay, well that was a good result actually. Right, I get the feeling our bombers aren't going to escape so easily. Raid target event. What we got? Target event. Squadron turn around. Well, I've not seen it for a while, have we? I suppose it was maybe on the cards. Right, so where does it tell you about that? You say here, this box here, isn't it? So rearm to sector. There's nothing in the rearm. Land to rearm. Well, there's only one unit in the land box. It's more about the in-flight. So this goes to the rearm, and then in-flight, full in-flight to rearm, reduce in-flight to land, flip to full. So there's kind of a bunch there. So these are going to rearm. 410. Yeah, that was the one where these guys coming back, and this one's going to rearm, and the rest of these are going to the land box, full side up. Yeah, never good when that one happens, but especially the way I've got the raid set up, because that now means some of these guys will come back. Okay. Right, on to the squadron stuff now. So squadron interception, there's 4 squadrons, 2 bombers. So squadrons are greater than grouping, so all grouping are intercepted. If all grouping are intercepted, all grouping and close escort box defend. That's the good part about that, I think. It might help. These 3 are gonna, one of them moved out for the hunt box as well. So it might help a little bit. Right, squadron attack. So I've got everything there involved. Remember the close escort guys are involved as well. Right, let's see if we can continue this low dice roll. Go to combat. It's another 1. Well. Maybe. So we've got nothing for them. 5, 10, 14, 17, 20, 24, but 5 grouping. 5 grouping, 24, only down to the F, and with a 1, I'm hopeful. LD, no effect. Well, that guy's a no effect. So L, I'm with no A's. So just disrupt for all the B's. It's no effect there. The B's are disrupt. Wait a minute. They stay in the bomber box, right? So units in bomber box with a disrupt stay in the bomber box reduced. So this guy is still going to be there as well. I would have never expected these results, tell you that. Now close escort. So a disrupt for them is to in-flight reduced. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because there's no point in them hanging about anyway, is there? So in-flight reduced for him, in-flight reduced for him, and the one that was no effect goes in-flight as well, because he's not required anymore. Right, what about the guys? They've got LAD, whitewash for the rays. We lucked out there. Maybe hoping for too much there, Grant. Abort for their bees, which is going to be the in-flight reduced. And the C's are going to be disrupt, which is to in-flight reduced as well, isn't it? Well, not bad. Well, you know what? I've been greedy to try to get some light losses out of them there. I think that wasn't a bad result. We've got a strength of 8 for our bowman, so a good dice roll again. Who knows? Okay. Well, that's exactly what we're moving on to now, isn't it? I'll put these charts over. And here we go. So we've got a strength of 8 and it's clear weather. So just a nice high roll. And we get a 5. So a 5, strength of 8 with a 5. That's 2 hits. Wow, that'll do. 2 more. Yeah, we've not taken any other losses, have we? No, that was from the previous raid. So another 2 points, minus 21. And that's an airfield again. So we're going to try and disrupt again. Now what we're looking for, 211. Well, there's nothing there. Is there anything up here though? 211. Yeah, he's got 1 in the land box. So oh, is that not? No, it was rearm box we wanted. So it's moved from sector and rearm box. So we can't move any of them. However, we do get 1 replacement point per squadron in the land and light loss boxes. So he will lose 1 Spitfire point. But it's like I say, I'm not really seeing that doing a great deal, but well, it's an extra something at least. Okay. Well, that was far better than I thought. We never took any losses there as well. Sitting at 21, minus 21 points. This shows you. A couple of good dice rolls. Event, maybe. Right, so I've done all this, moved the whole group into in-flight to their air bases, to the clock, and then I've also... no, that's right. Yeah, I moved everything. I've shifted everything back. So now we have a clock check. Sorry. Here they are. We're going to... Yeah, that's the last raid for that time slot. So the clock is going to move to the 12 o'clock spot. And we're going to do step 22, squadron turnaround. And as we know, we've just done one of them, so some of these guys are going to come back. Okay, so the 3 guys that moved into the rearm, they're going to come back out onto their sectors. 511 and 711. And then these guys will move up into the rearm. And we've got 4 reduced units in the in-flight box, so they're all going to just move to the rearm, full side up. Sorry, no, the land box full side up. 410, 311, and there's another 211 here as well. Okay. Right, that's squadron turnaround. Move all German fighter group and down current clock space. Right, that's not going to apply. We're not interested in the fighters, and we've done all our signing of fighters, so, and then that's back to step 9 again. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to have to charge my phone this time, but this is only 19 minutes in, so I'll get another raid in added with this bit once I charge my phone up a bit. I've got other things I need to do for now. So yeah, just wanted to say I've been watching a couple of videos of Enemy Action Kharkov, and it's really getting me excited about it. Been reading some of the rules up again. I got a little look at the rules earlier before they came out, and so I looked at them back at the time when I first got them, but as it's got closer, I started reading up on them again, and I think the rules are so much more clean, cleaner and streamlined. There's a lot of bits that are not, are much easier. He's cut out quite a few bits that maybe you could say weren't really necessary, or making it a wee bit more complicated and whatever. Really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be a bit easier as well. The rules, like I say, I think it's going to be easier to play. It's still, it's still a big game. Like there's still a lot there, but I think it will be easier to avoid. I shouldn't say that. Avoid making mistakes, but yeah, looks tough though. Like I say, I watched a bit of playthrough stuff of that, and looks kind of tricky to keep the game going. I think you've got to move. Well, it was the same enemy action or den, I suppose. You had to keep moving and keep pressing forward. It's similar because it's like the Russians, it's like the Soviets coming, doing what the Germans were doing in enemy action or den, and the Germans are trying to hold like the Allies. It's just switched about, and then when you switch over to the German solo of the game, you're trying to do the defending, eh? So it's quite similar that way, but yeah, looks great, looks really good. I'm itching now to get it, so fingers crossed it'll not be too far away, and also maybe we can get this finished and it'll cause me less grief about what I'm going to do, because I feel like now I really want to set the game. I want to set it up as soon as I get it, and I'm tempted to even after reading. I've been reading over the rules and I think I've got it, and I'm tempted to just turn the camera on maybe and just do it, because I've got a little after watching the playthrough as well. A bit of playthrough, I can see that you've got to keep kind of moving. So yeah. Anyway, okay, right. I'll get away for now because this is going to conk out, and I'll be back with the next part of this. Hopefully, just joined onto this. Okay, cheers. Hi all. Right, I thought I was done for the day, but I've decided to come back and record another little bit of RAF Eagle. Try to get it finished still. Yeah, so let's move on. So yeah, on to the next raid. I'll get down. This is the high-speed raid at Brooklands Industry. Actually, I might not have updated. Okay, I done the usual. I thought I was recording there, and I wasn't. Just to open up the map a little bit, and I hadn't updated things big and hill. But this is our next target, Brooklands Industry. I was just saying how so many squadrons have disappeared now, and they've been put up on the top board. And even though we got that extra squadron turnaround, I think there's a couple of other squadrons came back, wasn't there? But it's kind of sparse. It just shows you like 1 or 2 raids. If you plan for that, hopefully this looks like it might not gather too much in, but well, yeah, I don't know. Looking up there, I can't quite see it. Right, we'll get the raid down then, and we'll see what's going to happen. Okay, so this is the first of 3 raids at the 12 o'clock slot. Brooklands Industry. Now this is outside the range of the ME-109s, but because we were playing the advanced rules, look at that OCV value, 8. That's horrible. That's the one we're getting as well, because it's clear weather. Ew. Okay, well let's hope, as I was just saying, a lot of the squadron's not around now, so that might help. Also need to remember this has got VP times 2. It's a deep target, but yeah, just bring myself to the attention of that, because probably forget. And it's high-speed raid, so if this raid consists only of ME 110 group on, then it gets these benefits. And obviously that's what I've done. I managed to get, what is it? Is it 8 or 9 of them? 3, 6, 8. Yeah, so 8 ME 110s. Now none of them are the elites because the elites would get reduced like the ME 109s because of the you know, the out of range part. So, but bringing these normal ME 110s, they'll all get to strafe at their full strength. Industry. Tell me I've not done it. I keep saying I'm going to do this and then realise strafing penalty. No, it's Radar City headquarters. Okay, we're good. It's not industry. Right, let's move on. Right, so raid selected. Right, let's get the next card. British detection. Okay, we are subtracting 2 from the die roll due to the high-speed raid. We do not conduct a rendezvous check for that, and then it's got the other ability to help the other 2 raids maybe not have a rendezvous check. Well, not have a rendezvous failure if it turns out right. So we're taking 2 away from this dice roll. So let's see what we get. Right, I've rolled the 1 this time. Hey, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with what I done the last time. I mean, my 2 became a 0. My 1's going to become a -1. I'm not sure. Something feels wrong about it, but I'm just going to go with that. Especially when we've got a big 8 OCV value here. But I do feel like there could be something wrong with that. So if it's wrong, let me know. So I'm at -1. Then I'm getting the 8, so that takes us up to 7. So it's probably not helping that much anyway. What else do we want? 2 radar nets, so taking us to 11. And then the grouping, we've got, what did I say, 8. What is 8? Oops. 29 plus 3, so 14. You know, find 14 on a D12 Grant. Sorry, it's not a late night episode, but I've had a couple of beers and I was early work today, so it's maybe having an effect. So sufficient and accurate, 14. And that brings the Spitfires. I'm just trying to think what it would be if I didn't have that -2 carry on. I don't know how else you can do that really, so I think I've done it right. Right, Spitfires, where is he? Okay, he's in the cup. And yeah, so sufficient and accurate. Well, that's good. Sufficient is probably better, isn't it? Well, we'll find out. Right, this card. Raid rendezvous check. Right, we don't conduct a raid rendezvous check because of the high-speed raid. Raid response. Right. Let's just have a glance at the card for sufficient compared to early. Well, I suppose it is better. 212 and 411. It's not looking at. And to be honest, yeah, there are some units in there, so some squadrons in there. Right. Okay. Now let's see what's coming along. Sufficient. 2 from 311. Right, there's 1 there. That guy went back as well. I remember that. I remember putting him back. Right, hang on, this isn't an airfield grant, so that goes in the cup. It doesn't stay out, so that's 2. And 2 from 111, there's none. And 2 from 211, there's none. I like it. 1 from 711, unfortunately there's 1. And 1 from London, not happening. 1 from 410. Right, we've got 2 Spitfires there, so we're bringing the A up to 4. 1 from 511. Yeah, there's a bunch of options there, isn't there? It's going to be one of the Hurricanes. It's going to be the C Hurricane, up to 5. And 1 from 611. I've got a choice of 3 Spitfires. Well, it's a B or a C, isn't it? We'll have a C. So 6, yeah. I was kind of hoping for a better result than that. However, yeah, that's it. Okay. Right, let's see what's going to come out, if anything, hopefully. So it's maybe been a while, so I thought I'd put the chart down there. Let's keep like going over this part, and I suppose it's one of these games where you probably need to get your own charts out if you want to follow along. There's that many different ones that, you know, I was doing it at first and it became a bit of a drag, but I've chucked it down there because why not? So we roll a dice first, and this is a raid response priority chart, which will tell me what how many squadrons will get removed from the pool, and these are all the priority modifiers. But we roll a dice first. Start with a 1. Well, that should be good, but the fact that this is kind of random, as we've seen, just with the numbers up there, they're mixed about a bit. I mean, obviously it's not between 1 and 5, because you can see 3's in here and 4's in here. So, I mean, how you get a 1 modifier, I'm not quite sure, but anyway, okay, so we're starting with a 1, and first modifier is the date. Well, now we're down to we're at September the 13th, I think it is, so we're in the 3rd row. So +3 for there takes us up to 4. And then, well, it's an industry target, so that's target is in 11. Right, what have I done there? Why did I put that in the cup? We drew a unit from 311, 1, 2, 3, and I've chucked it in the cup. Right, my mistake. Right, it's from target sector is 11 group, so that's a +1, taking us to 5. And primary target is industry, so that's +6. Well, up to 6, +1 for 6. Target is deep. It wasn't it? You know what? I put the card over the over the raid. Hang on. Okay. I should have just kept doing what I was doing. There's the raid target there. So it is deep. So target is deep is a +1 for that. So it takes us to 7. Warning is very early. No, it was sufficient. Intelligence is accurate. It is. And raid has at least 1 bomber grouping. Right. I don't know if I'm blundered with this before then, because I've had this before. I mean, we've got ME-110s in the bomber box, but they're not bombers. Yeah, I think you've got to skip that one. My thinking is that they're trying to spot us, and I don't know. I'm not sure about how easy it is to spot a fighter over a bomber, but it's maybe something to do with that. I know we had the issue recently with oh god, what was it? One of the events was asking about bombers, and I doubted it, but I looked up the rule book and it didn't really state bombers. It just said what it was in the bomber box. I think it was it squadrons come into the bomber box or something. Right, not 100% sure about that one, but it does say intelligence is accurate and raid has at least one bomber group, so I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure that maybe been asked before. I could probably go and look it up. Right, I'm not going to, because yeah. The next one is intelligence is limited or accurate, and raid has 68 grouping. It has 8, so it's a +1 there, so that's an 8. And there's 2 more cards to be dealt with this. So this would take it down to a 6. So that's a low priority. I'm just looking at if intelligence is accurate and raid has at least one bomber, it would be in an 8. So we'd take it to high. I was kind of hoping they'd be the same and I could get away with it. Yeah, just try to find something out in the rules there about bombers as such, but it just gives you an example in the rule book, and it does talk about it says you have bombers on the raid. Well, yeah, they aren't bombers, they're acting as bombers though, so I'm not sure. I'm going to give myself that one, and we're going to go for the low, but let me know if I've got that wrong. And squadrons in the pool was 6, so 6 low response, so 3 are coming out. So it would be 2 are coming out if I've got that wrong, but I'm just going to have to go with it now. Right, we did get the Spitfire race, and there's one from 711 going back. I'll just chuck them away off camera, and 410 going back. Okay, so now we've got only 3 squadrons. I'm just going to double check if they're going to actually come along or not. So we move down to these boxes, charts, whatever. And we're looking at accurate intelligence here. Right, so this is one here. There is an A and a B sort of chart. This is A and the B. When one or more bomber grouping are in the bomber box, well, there we go. So again, you've got to say no to that, because they're not bomber grouping. So if it was one or more bomber grouping, we'd use chart A, so it's not, so use chart B. Squadrons in the pool are 3. Grouping in the hunt box and close escort box, well, that's 0. So yeah, they're going to respond. I don't think that would have mattered either way, would it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've not messed about this time. I've not put them in the hunt box. I just moved them up to the bomber box because, well, basically that's what's going to happen. This is the next card. No squadrons. Sorry. No grouping. No squadrons are intercepted. All squadrons in the hunt box move to the bomber box. So that's what they are now. And next card is the raid approach event. So raid approach event is squadrons patrol elsewhere. I always like that one. Move full, yeah, because we've still got 2 raids to go. Move full B squadrons in eligible sectors to in-flight box. So B squadrons that are full, and we're looking for 311, nothing. 111, nothing. 211, nothing. 711. Oh, he's a B. Good. In-flight boxer. Good. 410 is here. He's a B. 511. We've got 2 Bs. This is going well. This is a really good event, isn't it? 611 is another B. 212. He's a B. Unfortunately, he's reduced, so we don't get him. And 411 is another B. Wow, that was 6 squadrons we got there. That's right, isn't it? Squadrons patrol elsewhere. Move full B squadrons in eligible sectors to in-flight box. Yeah. And like I say, the fact that, well, to be honest, we were, oh no, we weren't. We were sufficient, weren't we? Yeah, it bothered me in the past that we looked at all the sectors, whereas sometimes I was sufficient there, so I'm not actually looking at 212 and 411. But my understanding is you use them all, so, and nobody's pulled me up for that, so we're going to go with it. So that was nice. Got 6 squadrons in the in-flight box. Yeah, there's not a lot left out there. Look. So these next 2 raids, assuming we don't get a squadron turnaround, should be pretty good. Right, done away with event. Next card. Right, hunter attack. That's not happening because we have nothing in the hunt box, but we're going to get a squadron attack. So it's got raid target event first, right? Navigational error. If the raid target is inland or deep. Oh, it's deep. Damn it. Shift 2 columns left for bombing. Oh well. Right, I'll leave that event there because in case we forget. Right, now the squadron interception. Well, squadrons are less in grouping. They're all ME-110, so they're just going to intercept 3 of them, and that'll be that. So I suppose we should try and pick an A, a B, and a C. Yeah? Right, hang on. Okay, so these 3 squadrons are intercepting the 3 grouping. And the rest are going to get through. That 2 shift to the left though is going to be a killer, I think, because we're only strafing, so we've not got big bomb damage. Right, that'll be on the squadron attack. Okay. So it's just the 3 grouping here and these 3 squadrons involved. Charts over here. Right, I've been good at rolling this low, so see if we can keep it going. That's a 3. Not the worst, not the best. Yeah, I mean 110s here though as well, so we're getting about 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 16 with 3 grouping. Ooh, yeah, it's down at the F row, which is bad enough. With a 3, I've got DLA, disrupt for the A. You think I'd have worked these out by now? Disrupt for the A. He's staying there reduced though. That's right, yeah? Okay. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong bit. I've got the wrong. It's only a 3 we rolled. Right, let me double check this. 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 16 with 3 grouping. There's the F row, and I rolled a 3. Yeah, it's not that at all then. It's abort, no effect, white loss. So, abort for the A is the in-flight reduced. No effect for the B, he just stays in the bomb box, so that's good. And this is going to be a white loss, so try to come across there. We lose a point down to -20. We're doing well, the points are staying there. Right, can we hit him for a bit maybe? We've got no effect, white loss for the B. Abort for the C. So no effect for A, right, white loss for that guy. As long as we're getting our points back. That's 311. Get a point back. They're going to come into the bomber box, aren't they? The 2 C's are oh no, they're not. They're abort. They're not disrupt. Abort is to white loss. To white loss. To in-flight reduced. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're in the bomber box already, aren't we? Yeah, okay. I was forgetting we missed the step, the hunters and that. Okay, well actually that was okay. I think we can live with that because we've still got 6 of them left. 3, 4, yeah, and they stayed full strand. So 2 6s is 12, right? It's not brilliant, but the fact we're only strafing anyway. Yeah, okay. So on to the next card, which is, yeah, we're straight into the bombing now, aren't we? I forgot about the event though, isn't it? Yeah, 2 shifts to the left. Yuck. So, right, well, on with the bombing then, or strafing. No strafing penalty because we're targeting the industry, so that's okay. And no issue with clouds, it's clear weather. However, we've got the navigational error, so 2 column shifts to the left, so yeah, it needs to be a high number. Here we go. 3 again. Well, should get 1 hit, I hope. So we've got what, 12, haven't we? 12, but 2 shifts to the left with a 3. Yeah, it is 1 hit. Yeah, but if I hadn't got the 2 shifts, it would have been 2 hits. But well, yeah. So one extra point though. Minus 22, by the way. That's good. Industry aircraft replacement points equal to the result or lost. Assign all loss to the aircraft type at the most points if possible. Right, so we lose, because we hit 1, Hurricanes go down by 1 point as well. Oops. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, not bad. So German recovery, move all group and in-flight bots to their air bases to the clock. I'm going to do that. And then clock check, we do have an R. Now I'm going to have to leave that strategy card there because that does affect rendezvous checks. I'll bring it down here. Right, I'll move all the grouping back. We don't move the clock on yet because we've got 2 more raids to go. I need to free up space again. So I'll do that and we move back to step 9, isn't it? Okay, and I think this might tag on the last part, so I'll take a break here anyway and we'll work out what I'm doing. Okay, cheers.